Glaciers across the world, from Chile to Norway, contain significantly less ice than previously thought. That revelation is thanks to advances in satellite technology, and what scientists found will impact everything from local communities to sea levels.
There's 20% less ice there than we thought there was, and that's a concern for lots of different reasons.
The study by Nature Geoscience compared 800,000 pairs of images taken of glaciers between 2017 and 2018 and discovered that many were shallower than an earlier analysis found. Andy Shepard, a professor at the Centre for Polar Observation and Modelling, says the previous figures, which were 20% higher, were guesses.
Guess is a good word because previously we relied upon really sparse field measurements around the mountain chains across our planet, and that just wasn't good enough. And so this estimate is really making use of satellite measurements which cover more or less every glacier on the planet.
Before now, collecting information on glacier volume has been limited by technology. High-resolution satellites deployed in recent years, however, allow for the first analysis of how 98% of the world's glaciers are moving. If there's less ice, scientists say, water will run out sooner than expected. It's concerning for some communities that rely on seasonal melt from glaciers to feed rivers and irrigate crops. Countries are already struggling with disappearing glaciers, and rising temperatures due to climate change are speeding up the retreat. The study found that South America's aging glaciers contain roughly 27% less ice than previously thought. Peru is investing in desalination to make up for the declining freshwater, and Chile hopes to create artificial glaciers in its mountains.
It's easy to just focus on the impacts of ice loss on tourism because those of us in the Western world visit glacier systems as a leisure activity. But actually people who live around them and actually downstream from them, more importantly, depend upon them as a buffer for the amount of water that enters the river systems from which they irrigate their crops and drink. The fact that there's 20% less ice stored in mountain glaciers, if nothing else changes, means that they'll disappear 20% sooner. We don't want to be in a situation where there's no ice left on Earth. We want to preserve the ice on Earth, and that now, overnight, becomes a more difficult challenge.